some new age soldiers. Come on.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl K Riz. We here on the Air Jax. Go ahead and tell us who you are for the people who don't know you. I know you already.
already.
So
Yo, what they do, y'all? It's your boy S4D Peso coming out the west side of Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm here on the air Jax with my dog Charisma, man. Y'all boys come through.
So that song that y'all just heard was by S4D Peso. I want to dedicate this first episode of On the Air Jax to Pops. He made a huge impact in our community. So
Facts.
um,
Rest
this
in
is
peace,
definitely something that he would have wanted to know about and be involved with. So I just want to dedicate this to him.
Pops. Facts.
So for you, you want me to call you Peso or
Peso,
Juan or
Peso,
Okay.
Peso on me.
So go ahead, tell us the story behind your artist name.
All right. So S4D is S as in Sam, 4 as in like the number, and D as in dog. Spaz for Dre. That's what that means. S4D stands for Spaz for Dre. My little homie Dre passed away back in high school. He was a junior in high school. And pretty much what that the meaning behind it, I don't want y'all thinking like I'm some crazy madman behind the whole word spaz, but dying at 16, it's a lot of stuff that my little brother didn't really get to experience. So whatever I do, whatever me and my camp do, it's not just me. Whatever we do it full force, going hard, 100%. We give it our all. So that's where the spaz come from, and for Dre, of course. And Peso, that's just something that my people called me or whatnot. So yeah, it just stuck. Spaz for Dre Peso, yeah.
I always liked hearing people's story behind their artist names. So
Yeah.
I like to get the original. As an artist, I mean, we all are creatives, you know. I'm sitting here on a podcast. There's probably some models or photographers sitting here watching us. What do you feel like have been your biggest challenges trying to break out out of Jacksonville? Because, I mean, we got some artists, you know, Nardo. We got some people who went
Yeah, for
big,
sure.
like Lil Duval.
Facts.
But you're closer to that space.
Yeah.
So can you kind of tell us what you think?
For sure. Well, being a born and raised native out of Jacksonville, Florida, I can tell you like one of the hardest things. It's a lot of things I could sit here and talk about, but a few of the things I can sit here and talk about mainly is the fog. Everybody in Jacksonville want to rap. For some reason, everybody want to rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type to sit here and throw shade, but everybody not good at it, and everybody not really talking about something. So Jacksonville is kind of known for its drill scene, you know, and if you artists like me and you not only about drill, that can be a hard thing. So like whenever you coming out with something that's more lyrical and more in depth and people actually got to listen to it, a lot of people don't want to listen to it just because you ain't coming out with a drill beat and you ain't talking about murder, murder, kill, kill. You feel me? I got some, but that's not who I am, you know. Them songs just come out really just like however I'm feeling. I write how I'm feeling, really.
So I know you already pointed out some of the things that you clearly feel like are differences, but can you let us know why might somebody want to stream you as opposed to nobody in particular, but we all need a reason
Oh
to
yeah, most
support
definitely.
somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
most
like,
definitely. I can give you a couple reasons. One, I'm not faking. Everything I say is coming from the heart. I told you, like, I rap how I feel. So I got stuff for everybody. If you feeling like somebody tried you today, I got that. If you feeling like you that nigga today and you can bag anybody, bitch, I got that. If you in a good mood and you finna pop out with your guys and go get drunk, I got that too, you know? So really the versatility. I'm never coming the same way in any song that I do. Everything is different, and like I'm not afraid to be vulnerable with the mic too. So a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, we hide our emotions, you know, we put on this macho man, tough guy stunt, but when I get in that and if I'm feeling sad today and I feel like crying, I'm crying about my bitch, I'm gonna write about that. So I got it all for everybody, you know. It's never just one thing. Like you people look up certain artists and it's just drill song this, drill song that. I'm not that. I got it all.
so how do you feel about? I mean, we seen it. We looking at it in real time.
Facts.
Female rap artists are taking over the rap
Facts.
scene.
And they doing their thing too. I love it.
Like, how do you feel like to see? Because honestly, when I get the aux now, I don't even. You'll rarely hear a lot of the rappers you used to hear me play because it's some females that's coming up. Like, I think that we getting to the point where they're gonna be more streamed, like
Yeah, facts.
because we got even the men in mosh pits
Facts.
singing Glow word
Facts.
for
I'm
word.
bumping Glow.
So
Yeah, I'm bumping Glow
yeah.
faithfully. But nah, the reason why I love. Let me answer your question first. I love what the females are doing. Um, the reason why I feel like why the women are really snapping in the rap game is because they're not afraid to be creative. Like I said, the men only want to talk about one thing. These women, they'll talk
So
about a
you
lot
don't
more.
feel like women only talk about one thing too? Because
I mean, they can, but when they talk about that certain thing, because
because we know.
we know what you're talking
We
about. But
know.
however, like whenever they talking about it, they give you the vibe like it's a good time. It comes off as a good time. Whenever these niggas talk about what they want to talk about, it sounds like a bad time. Like don't nobody want to hear that shit all the time, bro. Like don't nobody want to be mad all the time.
You feel like they're making more like party music,
Party music,
dance
club music, yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
TikTok
because
music, yes, they
I
snapping with
definitely
it.
feel that.
Absolutely,
I do.
absolutely.
Okay, so for me, the reason that I started this podcast was because I feel like a lot of creators go unnoticed, especially with Jacksonville being so big. There's definitely a spot for everybody. Um, so I want to have some restaurant owners. This is a little self promo, real quick. I would love to have some restaurant owners, small business owners, anybody, models. I want y'all here,
Facts.
but I need you to recommend me at least 3 places that you
Okay.
feel like don't got enough credit in Jax.
Okay, what you places as in like food?
It could be food,
anything?
amusement, something out there that people probably wouldn't think to go like when they say, "Oh, I'm bored."
Okay. All right. So, like I said, I'm from the west side of Jacksonville. If you hungry, especially in the morning time, you want some good eats, man, go to Fat Mamas. Fat Mamas got what you need, man. Right down 103rd, man. Fat Mamas is the spot. If you're from the west side, 103rd area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Fat Mamas got shrimp and grits, fish and grits, anything you can name up. Big, dumb breakfast sandwiches, they got it all. So shout out Fat Mamas. If you're looking for a good time, it all depends on your stilo. I can't really say what a good time is for everybody, but me personally, I like to like have fun in like a physical way. So I would say Adventureland. I grew up on Adventureland, of course. Love a good go-kart ride, love a good water park ride. Or I go to Just Smash It Rage Room. I love the Rage Room. They have more than just Rage Room. They got like places where you can throw paint and all that good stuff. It's out there on Blended. So Just Smash It Rage Room. I rock with. Yeah.
So, what is your creative process like? Look like?
Because me personally, I'm not the type to go to the studio and freestyle and punch in. One, because I feel like that's like it's not productive on your time. So like I like to go to the studio, book an 5 hour session, and already know how I want to sound, how my cadence need to be, what I got to say. Like I write my music. So whenever I go for a 5 hour session, I could get 10 songs done because I'm already on beat. So me personally, I like to go ahead. I like to go prepared. Now, when I'm writing my music, that's when I like to be alone. Like I go to my garage. I'm in there. I got a big ass speaker, so I'm in there with the garage closed, speaker bumping, lights off, and just the light coming off my phone. And I'm in my notes with it. So yeah, and pretty much however I'm feeling. Like somebody pissed me off, I'm gonna go right. I had a good day, I'm gonna go right. Yeah, kind of vibe. Yeah, that's my process.
Okay, I feel that. Because me, I do YouTube videos.
Mhm.
So, when it's YouTube, you still do have to plan, but I'm really more of a, if I'm already going out, I can make content out of this. So it's a little bit, a lot
Yeah.
different probably writing music.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, because you just don't want to waste your time or nobody else's time. Like I said, it's a fog in the rap industry. Everybody wants to rap. So when you going in the studio and you stuck on one bar for 30 minutes, it just makes you not look serious. Like you're not serious about your craft. And when you not serious about your craft, ain't nobody else gonna take you serious.
do you feel like you've personally met somebody like that?
Of course. Of
Yeah?
course. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Hey.
when did you know that you were more than that? That this was gonna be more than a hobby for you?
Okay, so like I played college football at Edward Waters. Well, I played football my whole life really, and so something happened at home. I took it upon myself to step away from the game and handle up as a man. You know, I'm a older sibling of three, so I had two younger siblings to get through high school or whatnot. So once I stopped playing football, I came at like a crisis. I stopped playing football when I was 19, 20, and I've been playing since I was 6. So I was in an identity crisis. I didn't really know what else to do. Now, mind you, I grew up around a bunch of rappers, and them boys been rapping since we was like in middle school and whatnot. So one day I was like, fuck it. I'm bored. I'm sitting in my dorm room. Fuck it. Let's book a studio session. So I booked a studio session with me and two more of my partners. Shout out SGI Swift. Shout out Go Crazy Demon. We went to the studio, recorded a song. It they hype me up. Your dog's gonna hype you up or whatnot. But my boy dropped it on his platforms. Swift. Swift dropped it on his platforms, and that song alone did like 15,000 streams. And this was like a couple of weeks after I recorded it. So to see that shit do 15,000 streams, to see that number right there when you had no intentions of rapping, it was like, whoa, maybe I need to take this shit serious.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. On a personal level, like I know you I already told the podcast that I know you from school.
Yeah, facts.
We both went to Edward Waters. Do you recommend college? Like, because I know we sitting here talking about your rap career
Yeah.
after going to college, and it's like you don't need college for that. So what is the significance you feel like? Do you feel like you could have went without it? Or if you had...
So what I would say is, same thing, like if I'm finna go to the studio, have a plan. Don't do something without a plan. Like, a song not gonna take you to the top. I mean, it very well may, but the chances of that happening is slightly likely. The same way a degree won't take you all the way to the top. But if you going in there with a plan, trying to meet the right people, put your foot in the right doors, you know what I'm saying, doing what you gotta do while you there, being productive, go to college. Yeah.
Right.
If you have a legit plan and your dots is crossed and all that, you good. Go to college for sure. Cause I know I'm finna finish college. I'm not right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm handling business, but I'm gonna finish college for sure.
Yeah. Do you think Edward Waters gets enough credit?
Absolutely not. They be playing on my school, man. We the first HBCU in the state of Florida, and all they want to talk about is fam. Hey, man, E-Dub, Tiger Pride, baby.
I'm proudly repping
all the
E-Dub.
way. That purple and orange, all the way.
Well, all right, kind of. I'll be, not too much though.
Nah, yeah. If I could have continued playing football, and I mean, I could have, but if I could have continued to do it the way I wanted to do it, yeah, I would have still been there for sure. For sure, absolutely.
So, do you think that there's anything holding Florida artists back in particular, aside from the crab in a bucket mentality, aside from the fog? What do you think it is? Because I know we have a lot of people who are hesitant about helping other people out because they think that there's not enough room. Yeah. I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
I mean, something that's really, really holding us back.
So with Florida artists, what I would really say was holding us back, for some reason, I feel like everybody in Florida want to be hood famous. Like, everybody want to be famous in their city. Everybody want to be famous on their own block. Everybody want to be famous in their own hood. Don't nobody want to go national with it, global with it. So whenever you rapping and you saying jit and fuck nigga this, fuck nigga that, like, yeah, we from Florida, we get it, but the nigga from Georgia might not get it. The nigga from Texas might not get it. So you got to really, like, when you writing your shit or however your creative process is, you got to really think bigger than just Florida. Yeah, it's great to be hood famous, to step outside and, oh shit, you peso. Yeah, that's cool and all, but nah, the goal is to dream bigger. A lot of niggas not dreaming big enough.
That's true. I think that we have a problem with thinking that this is it.
Yeah.
Like, that this what we see.
Yeah.
That's all. But there's so much more.
Hell no.
And even when you think about it, like on TikTok, imagine the most famous person that you probably can think of on TikTok.
Yeah.
They can walk out somewhere and there is somebody who does not know them.
Yeah, facts.
So there's a huge, wide range of places and people that could potentially hear you, but if they have no clue or they can't resonate with your message, then
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many people there is.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
definitely have to expand like
Yeah, you
the
have to.
vocab and everything.
Now,
It's a lot
I'm
of
looking
stuff.
at it like from the Casanat and Wale perspective. Like, I don't know if you was
So true.
like how Casanat didn't know who Wale was, bro. Why everybody know who? Well, not everybody, obviously, but everybody know who Wale is. Like, girl,
I
the way you
mean,
move it, like
if I'm
everybody know who Wale is.
if I'm being honest, I know who Wale is, but
Mm.
I never knew what he looked like until I looked it
See,
up.
and here we go. You feel me? Like there's an example. Like so,
Because there's somebody like if he walked past me right now,
yeah,
I wouldn't have known.
yeah.
Like I would have walked past him like he was a regular person.
The same way Kai just did. Yeah,
That's
nah.
another thing. Say your message again, even if you said it once. Say it 3 times. Say it 4, 5, 6, 7 times, because there's somebody out there who hasn't heard it yet. Even the most viral video that you know, it's somebody who ain't seen
never
it.
seen it.
Even when we be quoting like TikToks and stuff,
Yeah.
and then it's somebody who's next to you like, what is
What
that?
y'all talking about? Yeah, yeah. Everybody don't know everything.
Mm-hmm.
The world is huge.
So yeah, I definitely can see where that could be holding us back for sure.
Yeah.
What is your stance on relationships right now? Now, because I noticed.
I'm just not looking. I ain't in the right place. Still doing some healing and whatnot. And the music is helping me heal, honestly.
I feel that.
Nah, yeah, relationships ain't really just my biggest forte right now. But sooner or later, I'm working though. I ain't gonna say I don't have a prospect or prospects. That ain't for everybody to know. But however, I'm healing.
Do you feel like you can heal and be in a relationship?
It depends on the person, honestly. Me personally, I feel like it just depends on the person. But I know, I serve God, a very powerful God, and he works in very funny and mysterious ways. Sometimes he'll put people in your life to heal you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm real big on not shutting yourself down or like becoming indifferent because of one situation. Because like when you change, that's how you miss out on the people that's really genuinely for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always remain the same person. Like my pastor told me, I was going through something a little minute ago, and he was like, Don't change the gift that God gave you. You just change the address. That
makes sense.
That's the best way I can really put it.
I
Don't
mean,
change the gift or the
makes
package.
sense because if you get a package that was meant for somebody else, what good is it gonna do?
What
for
good
you?
is? I can't do nothing with that. I'm gonna go to jail. For opening this. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I also wanted to see what artists do you feel like shaped your music taste?
All right, so I kind of got like a wide variety. I'm not gonna lie, but since I am a rapper, I'm gonna just speak on the rappers that I grew up on. I grew up on Jeezy, a lot of Jeezy, a lot of T.I. Really the old 2000s trap scene, the old 2000s southeastern region trap scene, Boosie, Webby, Plies, Tip, Trick Daddy, and I honestly I still listen to them to this day. Like I listen to them before I listen to some of these new niggas because these new niggas ain't really talking about nothing. Like I can pull out my phone right now and I got 50 Cent on my playlist right now. So yeah, I still listen to a lot of 2000s trap. This new drill shit is not it for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so rank your favorite Florida rappers. Top 5.
Ooh.
Top 5.
Ooh, see, that's hard. I can't.
Only 5.
Rank them?
Yep. One being your number 1.
Okay. Damn. So with 5, I'm going to go Rick Ross. I'm going to go 5, Rick Ross. I'm going to go Plies at 4. I'm going to go Trick at 3. Ooh, niggas going to hate me for this shit. Niggas going to hate me for this shit. I said Trick at 3. I'm gonna go Bird. I'm gonna go Iceberg at 2. And I'm gonna go Yak at 1. No.
I knew you was gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Yak at 1 for sure. Yeah. For shit show. Yak all the way. Yakaveli all the way. Yeah, Yak. You see this nigga? Yeah, sniper game for sure. Get at me. I'm ready. I'm bro. Yak all the way. Yak all the way. He my 1.
That's your 1.
Number 1.
I didn't expect nothing less.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I didn't see okay.
And Iceberg, he a Jacksonville artist too. A lot of people don't really know who Iceberg is, but
okay.
If you from the city, you know who I'm talking about.
Cause I never heard of him, so
yeah, Iceberg.
Put me on.
I got you. I will.
So, as far as Jacksonville, whenever I said that my podcast is for upcoming Jacksonville artists and creatives, people was looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we deserve to be on the map?
Absolutely.
Because I feel
What
like
the fuck?
I feel like it's a lot of talent here that goes unnoticed.
Absolutely.
And in Florida in general,
Mhm.
like I really see a big future for this podcast.
Absolutely.
I do. And
Man,
the people who come on it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I do a lot of showcases in the city at Tipsy's, Thirst Lounge, Bottoms Up, Pinkies. I don't perform damn near everywhere really. And I'm gonna go ahead and shout them boys out, man. Shout out my boy SGR Swift. Shout out Go Crazy Demon. Shout out Spaz Out Wicks. Shout out that boy TMK. Shout out Nuck If You Buck, man. It's so much talent out here, bro. And it's niggas really, really, really not tapping in for real. Because everybody I just named can do a little bit of different. They can do a little bit of everything. I ain't gonna lie, my boy TMK at the last showcase, my boy did some R&B shit, took his shirt off, had the hoes dancing around him and all that. He commented on the post too. You should tap in with TMK.
I did listen to Spaz Out Wig
Spaz Out, that my boy,
before I got on.
That my brother. Yeah, Spaz Out was
So-
actually in that situation with my boy Dre. Spaz for Dre.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was in that situation. So I let him come on here
Yeah,
and
he did
tell his
tell
story.
me.
Yeah,
Okay, I
Yeah.
know who you're talking about.
yeah,
Then.
Dre, yeah.
Yeah, I think we deserve it.
Absolutely.
So that's why this is a thing.
Yeah.
So what are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm just working
Question
on.
I wanna know.
So I just dropped a video called "Caught in the Ring." If y'all ain't tapped in yet, go tap in.
Oh,
nigga.
that's the one with Luna in it, right?
Yeah. That's my dog. We all went to high school together.
Okay.
Yeah. So
If y'all haven't checked out Luna Renee on Instagram, she's a model.
tap in with Lou, man. Love you, Lou. Y'all get at her for y'all videos and stuff. She official for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I just dropped a video called "Caught in the Rain," and it got a lot of like. It is a very sentimental song. Like I said, I do more than just drill, but the video I really feel like is gas because it had like a story to it, and that's the fastest growing video on my page now.
It's y'all gotta watch it
You feel
if
me?
you haven't seen it yet.
Go tap in, "Caught in the Rain." But so like that's kind of gonna be my angle. I'm always have a little something in the video. It ain't gonna never just be a running gun and a whole bunch of niggas waving guns in the screen. Like nah. Even the song where I did have a whole bunch of guns in the screen. The song that you just played, New Age Soldiers, it was about my rage and just letting it out. So one of the scenes in the video was at the rage room. You feel me? So like literally, like everything I do is gonna have a message. So that's my angle right now. It's just working
He's
on
about what he
videos.
writes, is what he's
Exactly.
saying.
And I got a tape on the way in August called Lionhearted 2. I already got Lionhearted out. Go check that out. But Lionhearted 2 is on the way and it is in the works. And it is going to be gas. And it is better than your favorite rappers. No cap.
So speaking of favorite rappers, who is your dream collab? They don't have to be alive. I would prefer to hear somebody that's alive, but it's up to you.
Nah, yeah.
Dream collab.
My dream collab. Yak, duh. But that's just on rap. But if I want to do something.
I'm going to ban that word on this.
Kodak for sure. If I want a rap song, you feel me? I gotta get a song with Yak before I die. Lil Papa. And then for something different, like kind of how Boosie came out when he got out of jail and he dropped Show the World, I would want to work with maybe Rihanna. You know,
Rihanna?
for sure.
Man, she ain't coming back. This is not
I
me not
know,
having
man. He
faith
got her
in
put
you. This
up.
has nothing to do with you.
He got her put up.
This is all Rihanna.
Yeah, I
We know she ain't coming back to
know.
us no time soon.
I know. I like SZA too. SZA hard. SZA is in my playlist.
Yes.
I bump SZA faithfully.
Okay, so you have to give me your top 3
Mhm.
for R&B. That's
Female or male?
you can mix and match. Do
Say
it how
that.
you want it. Just top 3.
At 3, ooh, they gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna go Kells. I'm gonna go R. Kelly for 3. Yeah, I'm going R. Kelly for 3. I don't care. R. Kelly for 3. For 2, I'm gonna go Beyonce.
Beyonce.
You can't fuck with Beyonce. You can't fuck with Beyonce. And then for 1, I'm going Chris Brown. I'm sorry, Chris Brown. Chris Brown, he the one. I grew up on Chris
I
Brown.
don't know where the cameras are at, but
I'm going
like,
Chris Brown. That's what I grew up on, you know. Thanks to my big cousin Keita. I know she gonna watch this. Keita, she was like a big sister to me. Like I said, I was the oldest, so she used to live with me and my mom's and stuff. And she had a big Chris Brown thing. And Chris Brown is what I knew. Like I was in school singing Kids for sure.
I mean, I love Chris Brown.
Yeah,
I just we got R. Kelly, we got Beyonce.
yeah, yeah. That's how I'm coming. It's like
Growing up,
yeah,
Trey Songs.
okay,
Now this one's gonna be in no particular order for real.
okay.
Trey Songs, Jordan Sparks,
Jordan Tough,
um,
Jordan Tough.
and then I would have to say I listened to a lot of reggae growing up though.
Yeah,
I think Chris Brown.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, it was nobody else to
it's
put
nobody.
there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you can't really compete.
And Chris
with
Brown probably is number one too.
Yeah, you can't really compete with that. Okay.
What do you want your legacy to be when people think of you?
I want people to think like, okay, so I'm gonna just give you a little rundown. Say I make it right, I'm blown, I'm hot in this rap shit or whatnot in the industry. Period. It's a Friday night and ain't no peso dropping. I want people to be like, one, excited, of course, but I want people to really really want to listen to my music. Don't expect something that you can like shake your hips and make a TikTok song to. I can do that, and I have that in the vault. You feel me? Don't get me wrong, but I want people to like take me serious as an artist. I want people to be like, okay, it's Friday. I'm finna roll up. I'm finna dim the lights, and I'm finna listen to this peso tape because he really saying something. And truth be told, I done had situations where where I play a song for somebody and they start crying, like right there in front of my face. Like, bro, I feel that. Like, yeah, that's kind of what I want my legacy to be. I don't want people to really take me for it like as a joke. Like, I want people to really respect my craft. Really.
So, do you want fame or do you just want your like? What do you want out of this?
I want to get a message across. Really, I could care less for the fame. I like going to the grocery store without being bombarded by people. I could care less for the fame. I just want to be able to feed the fam. Really, put my people in a better position. That's all I really care for. But if I know sometimes the fame come with it, especially in music. So if it come with it, man, I just know how to move.
So speaking of fame, you know we've got this thing going on with Duke Dennis. I mean, I guess it's not a thing anymore, but as far as fame, you know that you kind of give up a little bit of that freedom that you had before the fame. Like we know he tried to keep his kids off the internet, but the internet is going to do what they want to do.
Yep.
And a lot of people are going to be like, you know, people should have minded their business.
Yeah.
But it's the internet. And when you get famous, you kind of, it's not that you don't have a choice, but they kind of take that away from you. So,
Yeah.
I mean, how did you feel? Like, I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but.
Yeah, no, I seen it. I mean, the internet is undefeated. That's all I really can say. The internet is undefeated. And people gonna dig. Technology is so advanced now.
So you feel like it comes with it?
It comes with it. Yeah, damn near. It's hand in hand. You know, it's give and take. So I'm already dealing with it, kinda. You know, I like at alumni week. I had just did a 20v1 with DJ Shab like a week before, and I had like 3-4 people come up to me. Hey, ain't you Peso? Weren't you on the 20v1? So it's like, and then me being an introvert, it was like, who is you walking up on me type shit. But and then especially being a rapper, you know, you kind of have a certain demographic of audience. So when niggas with dreads and goals is walking up on me at nighttime, it's like, the fuck is you doing? Who are you? But I mean, whenever they finally get their shit off, I'm like, hey, ain't you Peso? It's all worth it at the end of the day, for real.
Okay, so your advice, because I have people who want to come on this show who they don't even really want people to know who they are. This is my thing. What is your advice for people who want to be content creators or they want to be, you know, just in that limelight, but they don't want their business out there? Because this is my thing. Mm-hmm. The most successful people that we know are people whose business is out there a little bit, whether they put it out there themselves or somebody else put it out there. It's out there. Yeah. And that's the only reason people be keeping up with them. Yeah. And then people feel like once you tell them this much, that you have to let them know whatever they want. Yeah. So if they want to know your middle name, social security number, then you have to tell them. Yeah. So what do you feel? I don't think that this is the life for those kind of people, but what do you think?
So pretty much like if people want to be big, but without people being in their business. Yeah. I'm gonna say it ain't gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. Technology is way too advanced. People gonna dig, and it's not just about talent anymore. You know, if it was just about talent, I feel like I'd be pretty big already. You know what I'm saying? The talent is undeniable, but nowadays it's about personality. Like the personality sells as well.
So how do you get past the phase where you're, because this is really what it is, they're afraid of what people might say about them.
Mhm.
How do you get past that? I mean, you have to actually make videos, which means y'all don't understand actually coming in a room
Mhm.
to sit down and film a podcast.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, how were you feeling at the beginning? I was nervous. I'm still nervous.
a little nervous, but I mean, if you ain't nervous, you ain't ready. Honestly, if you going
Exactly.
into anything with no worries or jitters at all, you're not really thinking about all the possible outcomes, and you're not really ready. You probably gonna make yourself look stupid. Honestly, honestly,
Yeah, you need that a little bit to calm yourself down, make sure you know you're poised, and
facts, facts.
but that's definitely
Yeah, facts. I remember Pop telling me that. I remember Pop telling me that. He like, but you ain't nervous, you ain't ready. I'm like, you know what? You right.
gotta
You
have a
right.
little bit.
You got to.
You were my first option actually to bring on the show.
It's
I
an
don't
honor.
know.
It's an honor, honestly.
I never told you that, but yeah, you were the first person that I thought of. One thing that I did want to touch on though, is okay, I got time. Not giving up, because me as a creator as well, I'm going through the same things that y'all are going through. The people who are coming to sit up here with me and talk to me, we're all going through the same things, and that's why I wanted to talk to y'all, so we could figure out together how can we grow, how can we get Jacksonville on the map so that we can be on the map, because we here
Yeah,
and people know about us,
yeah. Facts. Yeah.
and we don't want them to get it confused or get it twisted. Like, we don't want to just be
Nah,
hood,
hell no.
you know. It's cool, but that's not the ultimate goal. So,
Facts.
another question that I wanted to ask, um, during your time in school, what did you feel like could have been done better as far as getting students like involved? Because I feel like that's a reason that we lose a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
at the school we went to at EW.
What you mean, like involved? Like involved in like academics, social life?
Social life.
Yeah.
Well, not part like actual school
Yeah.
social life,
Yeah.
not off campus
Yeah.
parties.
Of course
and
not.
stuff
Of
like
course
that.
not. Well, it could have been. Well, I'm not, because I was one of those guys who was. I'm an introvert, so I wasn't really. I didn't want to be really involved in anything or on the yard all day. I wasn't really that guy. I had my certain people that I rock with, and that's who I stuck with. But it can be more things to seem more inclusive. I don't know. A lot of the like frats and sororities, you know, they it's kind of like it's like a pecking order at the school, you know, and they kind of walk around like they above everybody else, you know. And I feel like if you're gonna be at the top of the pecking order, like if you're on a football team, basketball team, frat sorority, just be nice to people, especially people that you know what I'm saying, you can see when somebody is a little distant and a little shy. Just go up to them and give them a compliment. Hey, bro, I like them shoes. You know, I like that shirt you wearing. You know, your hair look nice today. Just be a little bit nicer. It don't hurt to be nice to nobody.
And with our school being so small already, it
Yeah,
should be
it
easy.
should be easy. Everybody should know everybody, but everybody want to hang out in these certain cliques. Don't nobody want to really open up.
So, how do you feel about Fizz? Like,
Fizz.
yeah, do you feel like it could be problematic, or it has been? I'm not on Fizz.
I'm not on it either. I'm not on it either, but it can definitely be problematic. It can be problematic.
I
Yeah.
think anything where there's anonymous replies and
Yeah, yeah,
posts.
it can definitely be problematic. Yeah, because people just gonna pop it how they want to pop it.
Yep, with no
That's with
fear of
no
the
fear of
consequences, and that's
consequences.
when
Exactly. And that's when drama start.
it's like we're grown.
Yeah, we too grown for that.
So you would think people could
Not facts.
get over themselves.
That's just technology in general, though, because you got bots on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and they be wilding out with what they say. But you know, good and goddamn well, if somebody seen you in person, you wouldn't dare say something like that. But that's just my standpoint on it. You know. I'm gonna keep it at a minimum because I gotta go back.
How do you like? What keeps you going? Because a lot of creatives probably quit by now. Like
Yeah,
they went back to their 9 to 5. Like I know you got a 9 to 5, but you're also working on your dream in the background. There's a lot of people who said bump this dream. Like what makes you think that you're so damn special?
man, I'm telling you, man, you heavy on that. I got my 9 to 5 shirt on right now. I just came from work, but what really make me keep going is like I said, like when I play something for somebody and they actually like feel it emotionally. That's kind of that like that's for damn sure what keep me going. Like I can play my song for somebody and they feel it word for word so deep that they can start crying. A grown ass man now, like 30 years old, you can start crying to my shit. That's what keep me going.
Yeah.
And then I already quit on something. Football was very near and dear to me. That was like my first love. You feel me? I can't quit on nothing else, honestly. So I kind of beat myself up about it still to this day. You feel me? If I could go back and play right now, I'd do it. Hell yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
But nah, I never really grew up being a quitter. But in that situation, you know what I'm saying? It was survive. I was on survival mode. So that's
I
what I
feel
did.
that. I was reading this book.
Hmm.
I'm done with it now. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Hmm.
And he talks in there about Edison making the light bulb and Ford making the V8 engine,
Hmm.
and how they came to Ford and they told him like it's not possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said that it's not possible to build an 8-cylinder engine in one block.
Yeah.
And he sent them away every time, and he was like, "Don't come back until you got it done.
Yep.
Don't come back until you got it done."
Yep.
And took years, I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
but they did it. Like eventually, one day it was done.
Facts. If you just keep pressing on, you gonna fuck up. You gonna fuck
Yeah.
up. You have to fuck up to learn. Like I don't know. Like
At the time that they said it was impossible, it probably was.
obviously it's very fucking possible. You know.
But the them still going is what made them realize that it was
Yeah.
possible.
Facts.
Like if they had just stopped right there and he was just like, okay,
Nah. Yeah. Facts.
then we would never know.
Facts. Nah. Yeah. I kind of went through something last year. Was going to school or whatnot, and then something happened in the midst of school, and it was like kind of like a deterrent from my music. I ended up taking like 5 to 6 songs off of my platform or whatnot, and just completely shutting down on music. My cousin talked to me like, bro, you got this shit, bro. Like you got this shit in the bag. You feel me? Shout out my cousin Kobe, man, go crazy. he he would just put that shit in my ear, really. Like sometimes you not gonna feel like you got it, and nobody can do it alone. You need that ear. You need that voice in your ear. And once he told me to get back out there, the first thing I did was that 20v1 with Shab. And so I went on there, and like the first thing we did on that video was the freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And I freestyled. Before I got my shit out, I choked. I froze up. I ain't gonna lie, I froze up. I got out there and froze up. One, because I had so much shit that I could have said. I really didn't know what I wanted to give him. And then being a little starstruck at the same time. So whenever I finally said my shit, you gotta go and watch the video, man. Shout out Jiggy J. Y'all go watch that shit. I am Jiggy J on YouTube. He popped up by his seat like, "Carl, what the fuck, bro? Why you acting like you ain't had that shit?" And that was like right then and there, it was like, okay, I'm back. You feel me? So like in that situation, I fucked up. But I didn't freeze up. I didn't cry like a bitch about it. I got my shit together and I got that shit off. And when I got that shit off, you got DJ Shad, like he found the right wave. You feel me? So for him to get up and like, "Carl, what the fuck, bro? Why you acting like you ain't had that shit?" Man, that shit stuck with me. Shout out DJ Shad, man. He's so humble. Every post I send him, everything music related I send him, he tapping in, he liking, he commenting, he coming back and giving me advice too. So yeah, man, just keep going, bro. Somebody out there gonna fuck with it eventually.
That's another thing that I want to talk about. Like when you got people in your circle or people that know you or you know that know you gonna make it, they're gonna root for you.
Nah,
Don't
facts.
worry about the people who not, because people who can't be happy for you and your successes, it's because they know it's not coming for them no time soon.
Facts.
I'm telling you.
Facts.
If y'all ain't never heard of birds before land, you need to look that up. It's basically you don't need. Don't even look it up. I'm finna tell you right now.
Go ahead.
So the birds before land theory is that if you was ever stranded in water, like, and you couldn't see the land, the closer and closer that you got to the shore, you would start to see birds.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've been praying for this job promotion, or you've been praying for these things, this marriage or whatever, and you see people around you starting to get it, it's because it's coming for you too.
Facts.
But you not being happy for them is making it go further away.
Facts.
Because if your mind is constantly seeing it and you are upset when you see it, your mind is gonna be like, dang, she don't want this.
Yep.
He don't want this. It's making him, he's scared of it. And then it's gonna make it run away.
Yep.
So that's why when him saying DJ Shad being happy for him and rooting for him and cheering him on, it's because he knows that that's not gonna bring him down when he comes up.
Facts. Facts.
Helping him is helping himself. There's a little bit of yourself in everybody.
Yeah, and
so you treat people with kindness and you help people, and when they're happy, you need to be happy because that's your happiness too.
Yeah. How I look at that, that's like that's like God being in the neighborhood. When God blessing somebody that's close to you, he in your neighborhood. So
that's
if you wanna be an asshole about it, you wanna hate on a nigga about it, God gonna look at you like, all right, God don't like fucking ugly. He don't like ugly. So when you hating, he gonna walk right past your ass. You gotta show love to get that shit, man. Really, bro. Like, I got so many homeboys who won't show up to a free showcase, but talking about going to a YoungBoy concert. Come on, man.
I'm telling you.
So you just take that shit with a grain of salt. Yeah, that shit fuck with me, whatnot, but I can't really dwell on it when I got a show to do, you know?
But you also have to think about it. Your family and your friends are not your target audience.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you please all of your family and friends, there's a trillion people out there who don't know who you are, who probably want to be a part of your audience.
Exactly.
So don't focus on the naysayers.
Yeah.
You bless them, and you hope they have a good life, and you continue going about your business.
Yep. And really, most people not gonna fuck with you until they see a stranger fucking with you. That's just how that go.
Yeah. Most definitely. That's why I'm glad I keep my couple people close to me.
Yep. The ones you got close to you, keep them close, and you bless them at the end. But you just know how to move when them tables turn. That's all you can do. That's why I'm rocking with your first episode, because I know this shit gonna blow. I know this shit gonna blow.
Hey, I'm telling you. I hope nobody don't
start that leeching now.
Hey.
Okay, you see Peso on here. Don't get the leeching.
Same way you was last week. That's
keep
how
it
you
that
need
way.
to be this week.
The guys, keep it that way.
Peso.
Yeah.
What can we expect from you in the future?
So, Lionhearted 2 on the way, coming in August. The date to be announced real soon. I got a couple more videos on the way. I got a video with my boy Go Crazy Demon. And, man, y'all make sure y'all tapping into the camp, man. Spaz Out Wits finna drop some hot shit. SGR Swift finna drop some hot shit. Everybody in the camp finna drop some hot shit. If you see SGR, S4D, just know that's us. For sure. That's us all the way. Shout out TMK. Shout out Aquafina Cash. Shout out Layla Corleone. Shout out to everybody that I've been networking with and meeting so far. Look back in, everybody. Fuck with y'all.
Okay, so that was S4D Peso here on the Air Jax. First episode. Dedicating this episode to Pops. Thank you so much for coming to sit down with me. It was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I did. It's only gonna get better from here.
Get some new age. So, come on.